Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Christy, and in today's video we are talking about makeup, which I am so excited about. I mentioned in a recent video that I love to talk about beauty products, skincare, makeup products, could literally talk about it for hours, and I had asked if anybody would be interested in seeing a video talking about my current makeup and skincare collections and my current routines with both of those things. And somebody said they wanted to see it, so here I am, I'm making the video. I actually am going to break this up into two separate videos because I really want to just like have a little chit chat, kind of hang out and talk about all these products and the things that I love, which I feel like will take me a while to get through. So grab a drink, grab a snack. We're gonna hang out for a little bit, but today's video is going to be the makeup focused one. I'm gonna save the skincare one for a little bit later. I did just place an order to replenish some of the skincare products that I use all the time that I've recently run out of, plus got a couple other fun little things to try. So I want to have all of that for that skincare video. So the makeup one is first. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so below. It really does help me out. I also have an upcoming travel newsletter. I'm very excited about it. I have mentioned it in previous videos and I will be launching it hopefully by the end of the summer. I have a little baby at home and that is why it's taking me so long to get it up and running. I am really excited about this travel newsletter. It is going to be travel focused, but there are going to be some little like other odds and ends in there. I would love to eventually get reader and subscriber input on the newsletter, like feature different subscribers or readers of the newsletter. I think that'd be super fun. So anyway, it will be launching soon. There is a link in the description to sign up for that, so please sign up because it's gonna be so much fun and I'm literally so excited about it. So let's talk about the makeup. I thought that the best format for this video would be probably to start with me doing my makeup and just sharing my like everyday makeup routine that I will say is very simple. My makeup is very minimal these days. I feel like in the last few years, I've just gotten very minimalistic with my makeup. I think as I've gotten a little bit older and I've gotten more to the skincare side of everything, I think that I'm very focused on taking care of my skin and using minimal makeup to highlight different parts of my face and features, and less about like being more experimental with makeup, if that makes sense. I feel like as somebody who is in their mid-30s, I went through a lot of phases with makeup and it feels nice to have it be pretty minimal right now, especially in the phase of life that I'm in with a baby. But I feel like I should say my skin type, etc., because obviously these products work for me, but I understand it might not work for everybody, and that is fine. But I will link everything that I talk about in this video below in the description. I'm in my mid-30s. I definitely have skin that leans more dry and it is a little bit sensitive. I do have eczema, but I rarely have flare-ups, but I actually do have like something happening in the corners of my mouth right now. I think it's eczema related, but I do have sensitive skin and I do have that like eczema element occasionally. That's pretty rare. I am not very acne prone, I think because my skin is dry. I tend to like a more fresh, dewy look. I do like a little bit of a glowy makeup as opposed to a more matte makeup. So that is also what informs my decisions with makeup. So let's get started with my makeup routine. I'm so excited. Okay, you guys are nice and close. I don't love it, but it's fine. So I normally do my makeup at my vanity, but I feel like for the sake of this video, it's going to be much easier to be right at the window and actually be able to see everything that I'm doing. So that is what we're doing. I have a little mirror here that I'm going to use, and I've pulled out the products that I use most frequently. So that is what we're working with. Again, my day-to-day makeup is very minimal, so you'll see we're only using a handful of products, but I always start with concealer. I'm a little picky about full face products like foundation. I almost never wear foundation. If I'm using a face product, I will use a tinted moisturizer. When we get to the makeup collection part of this video, you will see the ones that I have and love. I also just picked like random one-offs from each category to do with my makeup right now. You'll see my full collection obviously when we move to that part of the video. So to start, I'm gonna put on some concealer. Right now I'm just using the Glossier Stretch Concealer. I use the shade G11. I really like this concealer because it is very natural and it is very light while still giving a little bit of coverage and just kind of evening everything out. Since I am not super acne prone, I don't normally have a lot of blemishes to cover, which is why I can kind of get away, I feel like, with just using concealer most days. If I had a breakout, I definitely would be doing something probably a little heavier, especially if I I'm going out and about. For now, I really just focus my concealer under my eyes and just kind of bring it down a little bit so it's not just like these random light patches under my eye, because I actually hate that. That is one of my biggest pet peeves, is when I see people do their makeup and they just like put the concealer on and it just looks like these two light patches under their eyes. I just feel like that is so unflattering. So in my personal opinion, obviously, if that's what you like to do, like go off. Who cares what I think? Truly. So I just try to make this look as natural as possible, especially since I'm not using a foundation. I feel like it's really important to make sure that your concealer kind of blends in, or else you look a little crazy. I always do around my nose because I do have a lot of redness around my nose. And then I also do a little on my chin because I get red on my chin as well. I do have like something there. We'll just beep, 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 beep. As you can see, I'm not real serious about it. I just kind of like, I don't know, I just do what I feel. I have this redness on the corner of my lips, and I don't know what that's from. I was reading online that it could be related to eczema, which I have, but I rarely have flare-ups, and it's just so random. Lately, my lips have been feeling like a little dry, which is also very unusual for me, and I have this little redness. So the two things that I read about on the internet to fix it, I am trying, so we'll see if it will go away. But anyway, why do I feel like this is gonna be a really long video? Truly, pause and get a snack and a drink, you guys, because I feel like we'll be here for a minute. I feel like I've already talked so much and I've only done one step. So the next step is I go right into blush. The one that I grabbed to use today is the Say blush, and this is in the shade Chili. This is a very pretty, like pinky tone. I try not to go too crazy with the blush. I think that a lot of blush is a cute look, but my skin already has quite a bit of pink to it. So I try to keep this pretty chill. No pun intended. God, I'm so funny. I try to keep this pretty chill and just add a tiny bit to add a little color to my face beyond the red that already exists. As you'll notice too, I'm using my hands for like practically everything. I do have brushes, but it's just, I usually am doing things so quickly. I just like can't be bothered with a brush. I also feel like a brush tends to have a heavier handed effect. And since everything I'm doing is so minimal and light, I don't like it to look too heavy in random places that I'm applying makeup, if that makes sense. That'll do, donkey. So the next product I'm gonna apply is something that I have not been into in years. I feel like highlighters really had their moment in the sun back in like 2018. That was like the height of the highlighter craze. I really went away from it after the craze and I have not used it in years, but I saw this at Sephora. And this is why I can't go to Sephora when I leave the house, because I will be drawn in, I will try new things. But I saw this Merit Beauty Day Glow Highlighting Balm, and when I tell you that I just think that this is the prettiest highlighting color, for my skin tone I should say. They do have other colors if your skin tone is different than mine. This is so natural and so beautiful, you will see. Okay, so I just put some at the high points of my cheeks, and I just put a little like line of it, and then we will blend it in. It is like so melty, like it truly melts right into your skin. It is wild. The texture of it is so soft that I almost worry about traveling with it, because I'm like, is this gonna melt everywhere? Actually, I should see if people are talking about that online, because I am going on a trip and flying, and I should probably see if people have run into any problems with that, because I don't want to bring it if I'm gonna ruin it in my travel makeup bag. Anyway, I just put some on my cheeks and I put some on my nose, and then I just like to put a little right above my eyebrows. I don't know why, I just think that that looks pretty. Do you see how pretty that is when it catches the light? And I love it because it's not sparkly. It honestly, I feel like doesn't even really look like you're wearing anything. It just looks like your face is glowy and you're like naturally catching the sunlight and glowing like an angel. Okay, let's move on to the eyes. So I have been using this Glossier Boy Brow Gel for years. If anybody has a recommendation for a really good brow gel, I'm very picky about it. I don't like it to be too intense with the color. Like I don't like a ton of payoff of the product. Like I feel like I look a little unhinged if it's too much product coming off the the brush. So if you have a recommendation for one that fills in all the gaps, looks very nice and natural, keeps your brows in place, but also doesn't deposit too much color, please leave it in the comments below. I do like this Glossier one, but I feel like I have to take a lot off of the brush before I put it on my brows, and I just really don't like doing that. It starts to get on my nerves. But I did see the Merit one looked kind of nice, so I am kind of tempted to try that. So if you've tried that, please leave that in the comments below as well. But if you have any recommendations, please let me know. I just like a very natural brow look, but I still want to use the brow gel to like even everything out, because the tail end of my brows definitely need a little help color wise, like they need to be filled in a little bit. So I do like a brow gel for that purpose. And I really just need like a one step. Like I don't really want to do like a pencil and everything because I'm so lazy. Okay, they don't look like twins. They barely look like sisters, but I also think it's because I messed up when I was like tweezing them and trimming them, but it's fine. It is what it is. So I do really like this Glossier one. I just don't like that I have to take a lot of excess product off before I put it on. So, okay, the next step I don't always do, but I am going to do it today. I would say it's like once every 3 times that I do my makeup, I'll add a little eyeshadow or something like that. But today I'm going to use the REM Beauty, R-E-M Beauty, I don't know. Their liquid eyeshadow in the color BRB. This is a very, let me show you this. This is kind of just like a neutral blush taupe shade, I would say. It definitely has like a mauve-y, rosy tone to it. And I just feel like this is really pretty for like easy day-to-day wear. I use just a tiny bit because it really has a lot of color payoff. And I would say like start small, start small and slow. And build it up to whatever you want the color to be, because I don't want like a very intense look. So I just put this a little wash of it all over my lid and then added a tiny bit more to this outer corner. And then I do have like a hooded eye situation, so I kind of have to take this higher if I want it to be seen, but I'm using my finger so that I can really, really diffuse it because I want this to be really, really subtle. I will say these dry down really fast, so you gotta work quickly. Okay, so that's what it looks like. I definitely went rogue because I used way more on this eye by accident and then had to fix this eye, but hopefully we're looking like semi-even. It's kind of hard to tell with my baby mirror, but we're gonna move on because honestly, who cares? Okay, so I do a little eyeliner next, and usually I just kind of tightline my eyes, and then some days I'll use a liquid liner. Usually it's like a day if I'm going out and about. I'll put on like the tiniest little wing, a baby wing, but today I'm just gonna use some eye pencil to like tightline my eyes. So this is the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in the color 612, which is called Dimensional Dark Brown. It's just a very basic, cool toned dark brown eyeliner. I really like these though. I like that I can sharpen it, and I also like that it applies really easily. So I just did a little like tight line, added a tiny bit to the corners and just like smudged it a little bit, calling it a day. And then depending on what kind of day I'm having, what kind of makeup look I'm going for, I will go for one of 2 mascaras. Today I'm going to use the Glossier Lash Slick, and I'm going to use the brown one. This is my favorite very natural mascara. I feel like normally, like if I was gonna go out and about or go to dinner, I would definitely use a darker mascara. I'll show you the one I have in my collection, but I would normally use something darker that's both lengthening and volumizing. This Glossier one is definitely just a lengthening mascara. It's very natural, as you will see, and I think the fact that it's in brown too, which I purposely picked brown because I wanted a very natural like day-to-day mascara, but I think that this just kind of tones down the makeup look. I find like if I use like a black volumizing and lengthening mascara, it's definitely like a makeup look, at least for me. Like I'm very fair and I have like, you know, lighter colored eyes. I feel like this is the perfect way to end my makeup on a day, especially when I'm just doing something a little more simple, which is most days. Especially if I just want to wear mascara, because some days it's literally just like mascara and that's it. Maybe mascara and brow gel. I feel like this is perfect for days like that. And then that is it for my face and eye makeup. That's literally my entire routine. That's all that I do. And I am just gonna top it off with a lip product, one of the like 40 lip products that I have. I just picked this lip gloss from the Lights Lacquer brand. This is Kathleen Lights nail polish brand, and they did some lip glosses. I will link it below if it's still on their website, because I actually love these lip glosses that she put out. But this is their Jelly Balm lip lacquer in the color Alyssa. Oh my god, this smells so good. It literally smells like cake. It smells delicious. So just gonna put on a little lip gloss to finish off the look. And then because I wear my glasses every day, I gotta put my glasses back on. So this is my finished makeup look. This is very representative of how I do my makeup every day. Very minimal, pretty basic. Just trying to like do it quickly, get her done. So, ow. Now that we are not up close and personal and I'm not in the direct light, it looks like I'm barely wearing any makeup, but that is my day-to-day makeup routine. It's very simple, as you just saw. So let's dive into my makeup collection because we have a lot to talk about. I say that like I'm a beauty YouTuber and I have like drawers and drawers of makeup. That's absolutely not the case, though that would be so fun. I actually just have one like little thing of makeup, which I will show you right now. Let's go. This is my vanity where I normally do my makeup. It's kind of a mess because I pulled out all of my lip products to show in this video, but all of my makeup aside from my lip products I keep right here in my vanity in this little organizer. I actually did do a makeup declutter within the last year. I don't remember exactly when I posted on YouTube, but it's been within the last year. So I will link that above and below if you're interested in seeing the declutter. And I think I did kind of dive into my collection a little bit then, but I want to show you my updated one. So let me bring all of this out and we'll go category by category and take a look at my makeup collection. The first category to cover is the setting sprays that I have. So hands down my favorite setting spray is this Morphe one. This has such a nice fine even mist, and I actually am like almost out of it, so I need to get a new one, but I love this. If I know that I am going to be getting hot and sweaty and I want my makeup to last, I'll use the Urban Decay All Nighter. I have this in a travel size because I like to bring this with me on trips, so I really enjoy this one. And then I also got this little travel size Rare Beauty one to try, and this one is okay. I don't know if the full-size bottle has a better sprayer. This one is like a little intense, but I have used, it might be hard to see, but I have used almost all of it. Like I only have like this much left. So I definitely am going to use the rest of it, but I don't think I'd repurchase this one. I think that these two are definitely my favorites of the three. On to the face products. I have two favorite tinted moisturizers. These are both tinted moisturizers with SPF. My absolute favorite is the Tower 28 Sunny Days Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Tinted Sunscreen. I use the shade 15 Melrose, and I absolutely love this tinted moisturizer. It wears so well and just looks so nice and natural on the skin, so this is definitely my favorite one. But my other favorite is the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream. This one wears really well as well, and I really like that both of them are just very natural looking. I feel like they just look really, really nice and natural on, so highly recommend either of these. I have two shades of the Bare Minerals. I use Opal 1 in the winter, and then I use Vanilla 2 in the summer. For concealers, I've already shared this one. This is what I'm wearing today. This is the Glossier Stretch Concealer in G11. I love this for very natural days. This is a very like low coverage concealer, so highly recommend this if you're looking for something super subtle and very natural. If I want a little bit more coverage, I love the Sephora Best Skin Ever Full Coverage Multi-Use Concealer. I use the shade 11.5P. This is definitely way more coverage than the Glossier one, and I use this when I want a more full coverage look. If I have, you know, some breakouts to cover, I definitely reach for this one, but I love these two. These are hands down my favorite two concealers. I am not a big powder girl. Since I do have drier skin, I feel like powder does not do much to help me. I feel like, if anything, it just kind of settles in any fine lines, especially under my eyes. It is just tough for me to find a powder that I like. So I do have this Kosas powder. This is their Cloud Set powder in the shade Breezy, and I do really like this. I like this for around my nose, especially if I want to really set the concealer around my nose. This doesn't settle too bad into the creases under my eyes, but I still just prefer not to set that under my eyes. Unfortunately, that's just like my skin type and how that works. I know that other people with dry skin probably relate to that, but I do really like this powder. One thing I will say is that Kosas is a clean brand, and I have heard a lot of things about their products going bad very quickly, so I am trying to keep an eye out for that, especially since I don't use this daily. I want to make sure that it is looking safe to use, and I think it's okay for now, but I really like this powder. I think the color is nice, and it feels very soft on the skin, so if I'm going to pick a powder, I do like this one. I do not have much in the way of bronzing products. I feel like when you are very fair and cool-toned like me, bronzer can kind of go either way. I do like it to bring a little like warmth and glow to my face, especially in the summer. I mean, honestly, even in the winter, because I feel like I look like Casper the Friendly Ghost. But I do really enjoy these two products in particular. I have not bought a new bronzer in so long. I have had this Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I don't even know if this is like a certain shade, but this is the Muro Butter Bronzer. And this is the color. I've had this for such a long time, but I'm still using it. It's fine. It is obviously a little cool toned, which is what I need. I feel like a warm bronzer just does not look that good on me. But I do really like this, especially if I'm trying to like warm up the face a little bit, get a little glow. I really enjoy this formula. And then I love this. This is the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer in the shade Light, and I'm obsessed with this. I do not know like what they did to create this. Okay, there's like some like fuzzes in there from the brush. Please disregard. But this is so beautiful. I absolutely love wearing this. I feel like this adds such a nice glow to your skin, and it is so subtle and natural looking. I think it's probably because it's a cream. I just really, really love this. I feel like this is so pretty, especially in the summer. I will say it does not really dry down. So I do notice that when I'm wearing it, it does stay a little bit tacky and my hair gets stuck in it, which is kind of annoying. But honestly, I love the look of it so much that I don't even really mind it. I'm just like, whatever, it's fine. It's worth it to wear it. So highly recommend this if you have not tried it yet. I am obsessed. Okay, the next category, we have a lot. We have blush. Lots and lots of blush. So many blushes. Okay. I obviously am a big fan of blush, and I have shades of all sorts. So let's, I guess, start with the darker shades. This is the darkest shade that I have. This is from Yves Saint Laurent. It's their new line. So this is the Lip and Cheek Balmy Tint in the color New Chills. And this is definitely the deepest color in my collection. It is, I don't want to waste any of it, but it's like a mauve color. It's very pretty. Like a cool tone mauve. I really, really like it. Looks nice on the lips and the cheeks, but I mostly use it as a blush. It's so, so pretty. I would say the next darkest I have is this Cloud Paint from Glossier. It's in the color Haze, and I would say this is more of a berry tone. Whoa, no. Okay, well, there it is. This is definitely more of a berry toned compared to the YSL one. The YSL I would say is more of a mauve, and this Haze color is definitely more of a dark berry color. So pretty. I have the Say blush that I already showed that I'm wearing today. This is kind of a, how would you describe this? Almost like a mid-tone rose shade. I think this is super pretty. I really like this one. I don't know if I mentioned this when I was putting it on, but what I really like about this is that this is a very glowy finish. I feel like this adds a nice glow to your skin, which I really like. I'm so sad about Rose Inc. I feel like Rose Inc. is such an underrated brand, and they recently got bought out, which is sad because that usually means that the formulas change, but this is their lip and cheek color in the color Heliotrope. This is more of a warm tone than I typically wear, but it is super, super pretty. It's kind of like a warm rose shade. Again, I don't normally go for warm tones, but I feel like this just looks really pretty, and I love the formula. The next shade is from Merit Beauty. This is their Flush Bomb Cheek Color in the color Beverly Hills. Love the name of it. Beverly Hills, that's where I want to be. And this is like a true rose pink, I would say. This is really pretty, and I love the applicator. Just swipe it on and you're good to go. And then probably my favorite blush of them all, honestly, is this Pixi On The Glow blush. I feel like this is such a sleeper hit. I feel like nobody talks about this blush, and I'm obsessed with it. I have it in the color Fleur, but they do have other colors, but this is like a baby pink blush. And when I say it is so beautiful on, it is literally stunning on. It is so, so pretty, and it gives you the most perfect glow without looking like sparkly or shimmery. Nothing like that. It is so beautiful. I'm obsessed with this blush. I've recommended this blush to so many people, and it's at Target, so if you haven't tried it, I highly recommend it. They are so pretty. The only highlighting product I have is this Merit Beauty Stick that I showed when I was doing my makeup. Again, I have it in the shade Kava, and it is stunning. Obsessed with these. If you have not been into highlighter recently, I do recommend trying this because I feel like this has totally brought me back to the highlighter phase, and I'm obsessed. Especially for summer. I feel like it's so pretty for summer. Okay, this is my entire eyeshadow collection. I have pared this down so much over the years. I feel like when we were in the height of the beauty guru on YouTube, I was constantly buying all these eyeshadow palettes and experimenting, and I feel like I have just really gone away from the eyeshadow thing. I don't know what it is. As you've seen, my makeup routine and collection has just simplified so much over the years. So I really only have these few eyeshadows. So just to go over them a little bit, I have two tiny palettes. So I got this Pat McGrath one. I mean, this packaging is so cute, and I have heard such good things about Pat McGrath products in general, and I've never tried any of them, so I thought this little eyeshadow palette would be a good thing to start with. It's their mini eyeshadow palette in the color palette Midnight Voyage, and these colors just really spoke to me. I love these colors. I think it's a good mixture of warm and cool tones. I love these like purpley shades. I love a purple, so I just thought this was really pretty. I also love that it has a mirror. That's weirdly hard to come by in makeup nowadays, but I just think this is so pretty, and I could use this for so many occasions. Even just like a simple, like slightly smoky brown would be so pretty, or this purple. I don't know, I think this is really pretty. And then I have this little Chanel palette that is so pretty. So this is their quad eyeshadow in 79 Spices. And I just think this is so pretty. This is the perfect little neutral palette. If you just want like a very simple, shimmery, neutral eye palette, I just feel like this is so nice for that. And again, has a mirror, which we love that energy. So I feel like these could work really well together. And again, just like a very simple wash of color. Like I love things like that. So this is perfect for that. I have a few liquid eyeshadows. So I have these two from Rem Beauty, this one that I showed earlier when I was getting ready. And then I also have this shimmery one in the color Fembot. And I absolutely love this color. This has such a cool like bluish flip to it. I mean, look at how pretty that is. Look at that. It is so pretty. It is so shimmery, and I just love like the purple blue flip to it. I think these are so pretty. They wear really well too. And then I have these two fun shades from e.l.f. These are just little liquid eyeshadows. The green one is in the color Mermaid Shimmy, and the purple one is in the color Purple Rain. They're so pretty. I basically have the same equivalent to these in powder form. I guess I was really into this color lately. This is a Super Shock Shadow in the color Ripple. This is so pretty. Look at the color of that. Absolutely stunning. This is the color Mint for You. Again, so beautiful. I don't even think I've used this yet. I barely use these because, again, I'm not really like playing around with color very often right now, but I like to have them on hand in case I decide to get wild. And this last one is the color Mighty Morphin. So pretty. The last two little potted shadows I have one from Charlotte Tilbury. It's in the color Pillow Talk. I feel like this is a very universal shade. Like this is so pretty on. It doesn't really look like much in the pot, but it looks so pretty on the eyes. It has a slight sheen and shimmer to it. It's just a really pretty color. I feel like this is like the slightly better version of this color by REM. Like this REM one is very matte. If you wanted like a slightly shimmery version, like a sheeny version, if that makes sense, this color from Charlotte Tilbury is so pretty. I've actually worn these together. They complement each other really well. And then this last one I have is this absolutely stunning glitter shade. This is from Etude House, which is a Korean brand. My bestie actually got this for me in Korea, and it is truly just like a glitter, and it is so pretty. Like, do you see that? It is absolutely stunning. I'm obsessed with this one. Okay, I like forget that I have these. These are all eyeshadow sticks, and I need to use these more often because I forget that I have them because they're not in the same little drawer as my other eyeshadows. They're actually in the same drawer as my eyeliners, so I feel like I forget that they exist. But I love a shadow stick. I actually feel like these are like the easiest things to use and to travel with. They're just super easy. So I have this 4-pack from e.l.f. These are their No Budge shadow sticks. And you can kind of see like the general idea of the colors here. This one is a more like champagne color. I probably wear this one the most. Just like a very classic champagne gold kind of color. So pretty. This is the shade Bronze Metal. This is the darkest shimmer in this little quad set. So, so pretty. And then this is the color Perfect Pearl, which even though I feel like it doesn't look like it would be the lightest one based on the packaging, it is the lightest color of the shimmers. And then it also includes, okay, actually I lied. This is all shimmers. So these are the 4 shades in that little e.l.f. collection. They are all so, so pretty. You have like a pearly color, a champagne gold, a more bronze gold color, and then a little rose gold. They are so, so pretty and so inexpensive. So I do really like this little set. I ordered these when I did a order, I think from either Stylevana or Yes Style. I was ordering like some skincare, and I ordered these from Etude House. They're the Bling Bling Eye Sticks. Or actually, did I get these from Amazon? I don't remember. Loved this one. I was drawn to this one because I just felt like this would be really pretty to like put in your inner corner of your eye, or just use as like a highlight around your eyes in general. I just think that's so pretty. And then I also got the more like kind of champagne-y yellow gold version of that as well. This one is definitely the most expensive shadow stick I have. It's from Laura Mercier. It is their Caviar Stick Eye Color in the color Amethyst. This is so stunning. I love this color. It is like this pretty brown color, and it has a slight shimmer to it. It is so, so pretty. I love this, like just rubbed in, kind of blended in all over the eye. It is so, so pretty. Wow, I'm really glad I'm revisiting this right now. I'm probably gonna have to bring some of these on my trip because, wow, these would just be so easy to travel with. Okay, let's take a look at my eyeliners. So, these 4 are pencil eyeliners. These 2 are liquid liners. I have the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner in black. And then I have the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in brown. And between the 2, I definitely prefer the formula and tip of the Stila liquid eyeliner. I just feel like this tip is so much easier to work with for whatever reason. Like, it's so much easier to do a tiny wing with this because I don't do a very dramatic cat eye. Mine is very tiny, and for some reason I feel like it's just harder for me to do a small one with the Kat Von D tattoo liner. I don't really like know what that is, but for me, a novice, not very good at doing winged eyeliner, I just feel like the Stila one works a lot better for me. So I will keep using both. But eventually, like when I run out of this tattoo liner or when it dries out, I will probably try to get the Stila one in brown because I like to have a brown option and a black option. So those are my liquid eyeliners. For eye pencils, I have some fun shades, but then I also have some like day-to-day neutrals that I use. So this one right here is the LA Girl Ultimate Eye Intense Stay Auto Liner, and this is in the color Continuous Charcoal. I definitely prefer a brown or a charcoal gray with my skin tone and eye color as opposed to black, which is why I was wanting a brown liquid liner. So this one is like so inexpensive. This is from Ulta. Again, the brand is LA Girl. It stays so long, is so easy to use, is a great formula, and it's so inexpensive. My sister actually is the one who told me about their eye pencils, and it was a great recommendation. Thank you, Courtney. And then this is the one that I used in today's eye look. It's from Makeup Forever. Again, kind of spoke about this one already, but I use this one all the time. And then for some fun colors, I think I'm sensing a trend here that I'm really into green and purple. But these are from MAC. These are their gel pencils. This one is in the color Commitment Issues. Look how fun this is. Like, excuse me? Don't mind if I do. These are just so fun. So some days when I'm feeling funky fresh and I want to have fun with my makeup, I'll use some of these like wild colors that I have, and it's just so fun. This is the color The Last Word. Like, why am I so drawn to those colors? Like a fun green and a light purple. Obsessed. The last couple eye products that I have. Glossier Boy Brow, kind of spoke on this already. If you have a recommendation for a good brow gel, please leave it in the comments below. And then I have 2 mascaras. This is the one I used today, the Glossier Lash Slick in the color Brown. And then if I want a little bit more of a statement, or if I want my eyes to pop a little bit more, if I'm maybe wearing a little bit more makeup, I do like to wear something that's a little more volumizing and lengthening. So I will use this Tartelette Tubing Mascara from Tarte. This is absolutely one of my favorite mascaras. I am obsessed with this formula. It makes your lashes look so long and voluminous. I love that it's a tubing mascara. It's amazing. I absolutely love this. So this is actually my second tube of this. Maybe my third, actually. I think it's my third tube of this. So I will always have this. I love this. So those are my last few eye products. Now we have a ton of lip products to cover, so let's jump into that. So lip products are definitely my downfall. I love lip products. Back in the day, I was really into lipsticks, but nowadays I'm very much into tinted lip balms, lip oils, lip glosses more than anything. I do still have some lipsticks that I really love, but I'm just such a lip oil, lip gloss gal these days. So this is my collection, and this is by far the most I have of any category of makeup, so I'm going to try to go through these quickly. I have 3, count them 3, lip butter balms from Summer Fridays. I know that that's excessive, but I do love these, and I love all these colors. This is the shade Vanilla Beige. This is kind of a very, very light brown color. It's very subtle. All these colors are very subtle, but this one is Vanilla Beige, very light brown tint. This is Pink Sugar. This has a very slight pink sheen. And then this one's probably my favorite. This is Cherry. It smells heavenly, and it gives you a very slight red tint. It is so, so pretty. So I absolutely love these. I think these live up to the hype, at least in my humble opinion. I have majorly jumped on the lip oil train lately. I am really into lip oils. It is such a thing. So these are my current lip oils. So I have this Summer Fridays lip oil in the shade Soft Mauve. This is so pretty. This is one of my favorites. The color payoff is so nice on this, but it's still very subtle, and I love like a little mauve moment. It's so pretty. I have these 2 super fun ones from Too Faced. These are their Kissing Jelly Gloss. These are kind of like a lip gloss lip oil hybrid, and they are so, so pretty on. I love the sparkles, and they smell like their name. So this one is Grape Soda. I absolutely love the color of it, and it literally smells like grape soda. And then this one is Bubblegum. Look at the sparkles in that. And you guessed it, it smells like bubblegum. I love it. These just remind me of my youth. Like, I love the packaging. I love that it looks like it would be from like Polly Pocket or Barbie or something. I just love it. It's so girly and fun. For a good drugstore option, I have the NYX Fat Oil. I have just the clear one, but I really love this, and it might be hard to see, but the applicator is so thick and juicy. I absolutely love the applicator on this. These do come in colors. I just got the clear, but I really, really like this and would absolutely get a color in this, but obviously I don't need it. So then my newest addition to the lip oil family is this Clarins one, because I saw this at Sephora and I have seen so many people rave about the Clarins formula, so I had to try it. I got the color Raspberry, and you guys, I feel like it really lives up to the hype. I've already used so much of it, it's kind of astounding, but I really feel like it lives up to the hype. It smells phenomenal, the color is really pretty and subtle, but I really, really like the Clarins one. It's super nice. We are moving on to the lip gloss category. Again, this is so excessive. I know other people have a lot more than me, but I know a lot of people have a lot less than me, and this is still a lot. This is a lot. But let's just go by brand here, I guess, because it just turns out I only have a few brands. So I do have 2 from Fenty Beauty. This is the color Hot Chocolate. This is so, so pretty on. It has like a slight sparkle, and it's a really pretty light brown tint. It's so, so pretty. I love this for fall and winter especially. This is in the shade Hot Cherry, and this is such a pretty vibrant color for a gloss, but it still is like relatively subtle. Like, it doesn't like add this like very thick sheen of red, which I really, really like. It's just so pretty, especially in the summer. I feel like this is like my spring summer Fenty, and this is my fall winter Fenty, but I love the formula for their glosses. It's super nice. Tower 28 Beauty. I feel like I have another one of these, but like I don't know where it is. I thought I had 4, but maybe I just have 3 and I just don't remember. I love their lip glosses. Tower 28 Beauty has become a brand that I really enjoy. Everything I've tried from there, I really, really like. If I'm remembering right, Tower 28 has 2 different finishes to their lip gloss. So they have these ones, which are classic, like a very subtle sheen or wash of color to the gloss. And then they have these ones that are a little bit creamier and have a little bit more color pigment to them. So this is the color Pistachio. This is so beautiful. This is one of my all-time like favorite day-to-day lip glosses. It's a cool tone pink, and it's just so nice, so easy to wear, goes with all different kinds of makeup looks, so I really like this. This is the color XOXO, and this is definitely a more vibrant option for a gloss. It's kind of like a hot pink. It is so pretty. I love this. This is so fun. And then this is the shade Wild, and this definitely has a little bit, actually I think that this might be one of the more like creamy finish ones potentially. This one definitely has more pigment to it, and it's like a berry purple color. I have one lip gloss from Bare Minerals. This is their lip gloss balm in the shade Love, and this is just so pretty. As you can tell, I love pinks, I love mauves, and this is a really pretty cool tone mauve. I really, really like this. It has a slight shimmer, it's just really pretty. And then the last three lip glosses I have are from Lights Lacquer. This is the one I wore today in the color Alyssa, and then this is the color Miss Honey, and this is a very like just kind of neutral nude shade, which I normally don't wear, but this actually looks nice on, which surprises me because normally I feel like these just wash me out, like shades like this wash me out, but I actually really like this one. This glitter one is called Das Suspensive, and it is so pretty. I love this. It's just golden, glittery, and gorgeous. Okay, we're at the final stage. These are my final lip products. This is the end of my makeup collection. So these are all lip liners, lipsticks, lip pencils, things like that, lip crayons, things like that. So let's go through them. I have one single solitary lip pencil. It is this lip pencil from MAC in the color Soar. I love this color. It's definitely like My Lips, but better kind of color. It is so, so pretty. I think that's why it's my only lip liner. I don't wear lip liner very often, but I do really love this one. I have this from Chanel, which I have gone back and forth a million times on whether or not I wanted to get rid of it. I just feel like I don't wear it that often because this color is a little, weirdly, brighter than I was anticipating. Let me swatch it for you. This is the La Rouge Duo. So one side is a matte lip color and the other side here is a gloss. And the idea is that you wear them together. So this color, do you see how bright that is? So I just am not super accustomed to wearing super like bright colors anymore. And that just looks so pink on me. Like when I wear that on my lips, it is so, so pink, but it is still really pretty. I'm going to try it this week and see if I like it. And if not, I might have to declutter this one. But as you can see, it has like the gloss on the other end, which is really cute. I like the dual concept of this. I have an SPF lipstick from Supergoop. This is in the shade Lucky Me. This has SPF 30 in it, and I really like this because I was looking for a cute little lip color that had SPF because, I don't know, it's just nice to have something for your lips with SPF that's still cute and not just like a chapstick. So I got this. The only struggle I have with this, again, this is the shade Lucky Me. My only struggle I have with this is that the color is really pigmented, and since it has SPF, I find that I like keep applying like way too much. Like I'm like, oh, I need to cover my lips so that it is protected with the SPF, but then it ends up being way too much lip product and I look like a crazy person, look like a clown. So just note to self and note to myself, don't overdo it. Like one little swipe is enough. You have the SPF on your lips and you are fine. I have this liquid lipstick from MAC. This is from their collaboration with Lisa from Blackpink. My bestie Mel got this for me in Korea. Thank you, Mel. This is a very like classic like neutral rosy pink shade. It's really, really pretty. Has kind of that like soft velvet finish. It is very nice. So I have this lip crayon from NARS, and this is in the shade Cruella, and this has turned out to be the only red like lipstick that I have, and I think this is such a pretty shade. I definitely go for a cool toned, more blue undertone kind of red color, and I just think that that is so pretty. It's like very nice for my skin tone, I think. I like to do a very like light coat of this on my lips. I feel like it is so, so pretty for a little red lip moment, which I love to do occasionally. I have one of these Generation G lipsticks from Glossier. This is in the shade Like, and this is a very, very subtle color. Like, as you'll see, like, that's a few swipes, and it is very, very subtle. It's kind of a mauvey berry type color, and I absolutely love it. It is so perfect for day-to-day when you're not wanting an intense lip look, but you do want a little bit of color. These Generation Gs are very, very subtle, and I really like that. Okay, my lipsticks. This is kind of a mixture of drugstore and, I don't know, I guess MAC and Merit would be considered more high-end. So these are two of my absolute favorite lipsticks from the drugstore. This one is from Revlon. This is their Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick in the shade 477 Black Cherry, and this is a satin finish. This is literally stunning. This is one of my favorite colors for fall and winter. Like the name says, it is like a dark cherry red, and it is so, so pretty. I am obsessed with this color, especially just like a very light swipe of that. Oh, it is so stunning. I absolutely love it. My other longtime favorite from the drugstore is from Maybelline. This color has been with me, I swear to God, since like 2010. I have worn this color for such a long time. It is their cream lipstick in color 410 Blissful Berry. I'm obsessed with this color. This is so, so pretty. It is like the perfect berry shade. Oh my gosh, I hope it's coming up right on camera. It is so, so pretty. It is literally the perfect berry shade for cool tone fair skin. I'm obsessed with this. I'm actually gonna put this in my purse right now so that I remember to use it. And then my last two lipsticks are from more high-end brands. So another absolute favorite lipstick of mine from MAC is the shade Brave, and this is a satin lipstick. This is just like the perfect pink tone. It is like the Chanel shade, but a more subtle pink. Like, as you can see, like this is the Chanel color and this is from MAC, and the MAC one is just slightly more subtle, and I just love this color. Again, it's the name Brave, and I use this as an everyday lipstick like all the time. I absolutely love this color. And in the same vein, this is actually probably really similar. I'm excited we're doing this because I've never swatched these together, but this is from Merit Beauty. I absolutely love their lipstick packaging. Like, doesn't this look sophisticated? It's so pretty. But this is the shade Millennial. A part of me wonders if I should have gotten the shade Baby because it's a little pinker, but I absolutely love this shade. This is, I guess, like a little more subtle of a pink than the matte color. This is just like the perfect, like, nudie pink color. It's so pretty. I absolutely love it. This is definitely a day-to-day use of mine too. Especially when I go into the office, I really love wearing this color. I am genuinely terrified of how long this video is. Just that time that it took for me to go through my makeup collection, that was like over 30 minutes of filming. If you have watched to this point, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. This was so fun to talk about makeup, you guys. I hope that you guys will comment below like your makeup favorites, if you have any recommendations. I just love to talk about beauty, skincare, perfume. Oh my God, I could talk about perfume for days. So this was super fun. I loved going through my collection with you all, and I loved sharing some of my favorites. I would love to know your favorites, so please put them in the comments below, especially if I have a recommendation for the brow gel. I am on the prowl for a very good new brow gel, so please leave your comments below with any recommendations. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so below. I have more videos coming. We're gonna do a skincare video, which I think will be super fun because, again, I love talking about skincare, so we're gonna talk about skincare as well. I also have some upcoming travel videos. We're going on a trip starting this coming weekend, so I'm really excited about that. So I'd love to have you come back and check out the videos, and so we can chat in the comments. Thank you so much for watching this video. As always, I really appreciate you being here, and I will see you in the next one.